Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I've been married 2.5 years, and my husband and I have 2 homes between us. And up until last month, we've done our finances about 90% separate. And I'm just not sure where to go from here. I've accumulated $20,000 in debt, and I'm really struggling to pay it off. I make $31,000 a year.
Okay, let's go back a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go back here and get some details on this. You guys have 2 homes, and you said up until, I thought you said 2 months ago, 90% of your income, 90% of your finances were separate. I don't quite understand that. Are you guys living in different houses?
Yes.
For how long have you been doing this? The entirety of your marriage, or is this a new development?
The entirety of our marriage.
So are you married? Like, really?
That's how it, yeah.
Can I ask a weird question? Why did you get married?
Well, a couple weeks ago, my husband shared with me that he actually didn't want to get married, that he was too afraid to tell me because he would hurt my feelings. And so I've wondered that. We did have a plan to find a home together that kind of met halfway, and we'd both compromised, and that has since been blown out the window since we've been married. So we've both been just trying to make it work.
So this whole thing was built on a lie to avoid hurting your feelings?
That's how it feels, yeah.
So you guys get married. Do you go on a honeymoon?
No.
So no honeymoon. And from day one, he had his house and you had your house.
I'm actually in a rental. Yes.
Oh, so you're renting?
We're 30 minutes apart.
And
I'm
so
confused.
Yeah, I am too. I'm going to keep digging, George. So the house that he lives in, are you on the deed for that, the title? Did you own that together, or is it his house?
No, it's his house, and this is what I've struggled with and why I wanted to call is I've really struggled financially since we've become married. I've changed my jobs, trying to contribute the best that I can, and he does help me now, but I've had to, ask for help, and I don't want to put him down, but I have had to ask for it.
Does he know that you make 30 grand, you've been going 20 grand into debt, you can't afford your life, you're continually unable to make ends meet? And what does he say?
Yeah.
He says stinks to be you?
Well, he doesn't want to be married. Let's be honest. He told you, how long ago was this? And he said, hey, I never wanted to be married. This was I just said yes. I didn't want to upset you. Like, how long ago did that conversation happen?
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think from there, we're operating from that statement. This is not even a situation where I would say there's counseling. This has never been a marriage.
Yeah, I've been in counseling the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, good.
And
what is your therapist telling you?
Kind of what you're telling me, but my husband assures me this is where he wants to be. He just has a slow time moving forward.
Assures you this is where he wants to be? Like, this is what he wants his life to look like?
No, I don't think it does, but he continues to want to keep trying.
I'm not sure we trust things
trying.
He says anymore.
There is no trying. Do you guys even have... Oh, boy, I can't even believe I'm going to say
He
this.
doesn't want to make this work.
No, I need to know. Is there any, marital intimacy at all, or do we have a conjugal visit? You guys live in separate houses.
Yeah, we go back and forth, and I have sat with him to have the
So, wait a second. Wait. So that is happening?
Yes, that is happening.
Well, this is even more bizarre.
It's just like a friends with benefits with a legal arrangement.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Is that fair?
And your therapist is telling you that you need to get out?
He hasn't said that specifically, but he's just, he has acknowledged that my husband
has been 2.5 years of counseling. How have we not come to a decision?
Listen, I'm not upset at you, Emma. I'm upset at this guy. I think this is manipulation. This is so wacky. This is not a marriage. George nailed it. It's friends with benefits in a legal arrangement.
I would have to assume there's other women in his life at this point. He's not getting what he needs even emotionally from you.
I don't think he wants emotion from her. This is a dude who told you 2 weeks ago he never wanted to be married, but we're doing the conjugal thing. I mean, this is wacky. Emma, I'm trying to act like your older brother right now, I would be like, no. This doesn't make any sense. This is not a marriage. You're not happy, are you?
No, I've struggled. This has been a hard
I think
years
there may
for
be
me.
some sunk cost fallacy here, and there might be some shame spiraling of I've spent all this time trying to make this work, but it's not working, and it's been 2.5 years, and here you are struggling with debt, not making a lot of money. I think we need to, I'm not going to tell you on air to, cut ties with him. You need to make that decision for yourself, but I would strongly figure out what life looks like for Emma on her own as she starts a new chapter.
Which means he has to decide to actually be married. Why in the world you are renting a place when he has a house and you're his wife?
Does he not want you living there?
Well, that's partly my fault. In my divorce, my kids have to go to school at the school district where I'm at. I have 4 kids at home. He doesn't have any.
Okay.
And my kids did not, I know it's not all about my children, but I felt like it would hurt our relationship to move them over there into a new school district and everything, which I couldn't do anyway. So I do my best to just meet his needs and go back and forth. And
it sounds like he's getting any benefit, as literal as there is, and you're getting zero. And he sounds controlling and manipulative. And as soon as you bring up this conversation again, he's going to, well, we can make it work. What do you need? Okay, we'll figure this out. Even though he's already told you he doesn't want any part in this.
Yeah, we can't keep skipping over what he said to you 2 weeks ago. So
well, he said that, but then he says now that he wants to be here and he wants to work it out.
I don't care what he says. What is he doing?
Then he needs to sell his house and move in with you.
Unless his actions reflect all of this in the next week, this is not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
He's going to say whatever he needs to say to get out of the conversation.
No, he's saying what? Let me tell you.
That's what I was afraid of.
I'm going to give you the real. He's saying whatever he needs to say so that he can keep up this crazy arrangement. Bachelor all week, and then I get to play husband when it suits me, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, let's be honest. So he needs to, if you can't legally get the kids out of the school district and they've got to go to school where they are, then he, as your husband, needs to go, I'm coming to you. And I'm going to be married to you.
That would require being a man, and currently he is a child.
Yikes.
So I don't know that we can get that to happen. But you've got to create your own life. You're going to have to get the income up, get out of the debt, and plan to do this all yourself.
Can we get her a session with a financial coach?
Yes,
Hang on the line, Christian. We're going to get you, Emma, with one of our financial coaches, because in the midst of all of this, you have to get your finances in shape to take care of you and those kiddos. So we're going to walk you through that. We're going to be with you the whole way.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.